Hey guys, what's up? It's Reese from Sprezzatura Cane Corso, and we are here with Melina and the babies. Everything's going very good, you guys. Babies are nice and healthy. I'm going to turn the flash off on this because it's a little bright. Um, but I just wanted y'all to see these little babies. Everybody is eating well, pooping well, peeing well. Mama's taking very good care of her babies. She loves her babies. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to get the video out fast enough about the fifth puppy, but please understand I was extremely fatigued, and the videos that I did get out, you guys, like, I did not sleep. I was up. I felt like I was a zombie. Um, and yeah, I just really needed to get done what I needed to get done here that were necessities, and get some sleep as well. So, anyways, as you can see, um, everybody is doing good, and we have four. So, initially, I thought that I knew I felt the fourth one, and I thought that I felt movement further up into the rib area, but I guess it was just this little girl at the end. Jeez.
Where's Jay?
That I guess she was just moving a lot, and it just felt like that, but I was wrong this time. Initially, we did have five. The vet did see five in the ultrasound that was done, but things happen. They reabsorb sometimes. Maybe the fifth one was never there to begin with. But anyway, I'm just so happy and grateful that we do have what we have. So we have two blacks, which are right here, and two brindle. So one of the blacks is a boy, and then the other three, the one black and the two brindles, are three girls. And everyone is doing spectacular. They had their vet visit today. The vet was talking about how strong they were, how chunky they were. They eat very well, very aggressively, and they are doing very good. So I wanted to hold on. Sorry, you guys. My son had to ask me a question. I'm sorry. I had to cut the video, but I'm back. So anyway, we did only end up with four puppies, but four very healthy puppies. The puppies, other than being very spaced out time-wise in the whelping process, they had no complications. I didn't have to work on anybody. No one came out funny, funky. No one has deformities or anything like that. They are very healthy, very good looking puppies. No complications as far as their health was concerned after they were born. So I know that there are a few people that are wondering why things went the way they went during the live stream of the birth, and why I had to stop the live stream. So, the reason why I stopped the live stream was not my concern that the whelping process was taking too long, which there was concern, and I did need to focus for that. Because if anybody watched with the trained eye, you could see that the first puppy that was born, the mother, Melina, was very taken back by it. She's very surprised, very taken back. And, I think it kind of it kind of lends to the fact that she is older. She's not an old dog, of course. She's 3.5, but this is her first litter at 3.5 years of age, and she's a very dominant girl, and the process stressed her out, because she was not understanding what happened. I mean, she stood up, she farted, and a baby fell out of her, and then she looked at this baby and she's like, whoa, where did that come from? And She was not interested in cleaning the baby. She was not interested in nursing that baby. To the trained eye, you could see that she was actually rejecting the baby. She did not want that baby nursing. And she displayed behaviors that, as a breeder, made me uncomfortable. And I had to step in as the breeder and protect the puppy. Not that she was out to get her puppy, but she made it very clear that she did not want this puppy nursing on her. And I didn't want to. It's kind of one of those situations where I have to step back and I have to say, "Oh, Rio, he's been quiet all day. Every time I'm on the phone, every time I'm doing a YouTube video, he has something to say about it. Sorry about that, but I know maybe there were concerns too during the whelp that Rio was a problem. As you see, he does not bother Melina at all. If he was a stressor, if he was an issue, she would have jumped every time he squalled and would have been very upset about it. But she's very used to this environment. She's very comfortable in her home. She was not stressed out other than the fact that she had had a baby fall out of her, and she just did not understand what was going on. So anyway, so I had to kind of step back as a breeder, and I needed to take control of the situation, and I needed to be able to step in and without distraction, which y'all are not really a distraction, but I needed to really focus on this. With her interaction with every individual puppy that was born. So some would say, oh, her not nursing complicated the whelping experience, and that's why she took so long. Had absolutely nothing to do with that, because when I cut the camera, the reason why I cut it is because I needed her to nurse her babies, but I also needed to make sure that those babies were protected by me as they were nursing. I've been doing this a long time, you guys. I have a lot of experience. I'm not a newbie to whelping litters whatsoever. I do things a little differently than some, but I do what works for me and what's comfortable for me. So I needed to cut the camera so that I could get control of the mother. So I could get control of the mother, and the babies could nurse as they were born without any interference. So that's why the camera was cut. And sometimes a mother is just a bad mother, and sometimes the mother actually lacks the hormones during the time of the whelp that signals to the brain that she has to be a nurturer. And it took about 48 hours, you guys, for her to fully nurture and love her babies. And it doesn't mean that she's a bad mommy at all. She's done excellent. As you can see, she's very relaxed. She's actually sleeping. She cuddles her baby. She takes care of her baby. So she just needed time. She herself needed time. The puppies were ready. The mommy was not ready. So I had to step in and do my part as a breeder. This is not easy. This is actually a problem that's more common than not. These things can happen, and when they do, you have to pay attention as the breeder and step in. And so I stepped in as long as I needed to. 48 hours. I had no sleep. I had this tote that I kept the babies in. So basically what I had to do was I had to separate them from her in between feedings. Every time I heard a whimper, every time I heard a whine or any little coo, I got up, I placed the puppies on her, and they nursed. So they did not miss any feedings or any attention that they needed. I stimulated them myself because she was not interested in cleaning her babies at the time. So I did all the cleaning, stimulating so they can go potty. The only thing I did not do was bottle feed, because I needed them to get that colostrum, and I needed to see if her natural instincts as a mother would kick in, which they did. But the reason why I didn't make the YouTube video is because I was super hyper focused on what I needed to do to see if I could make this work. And after 48 hours, like I said, with no sleep, deprived, and in the process of all this, you guys, Friday the 13th, my dryer and wash machine tore up on the same day. So it's like, not only am I whelping the longest whelp of my life, of my career as a breeder, but I can't even wash to keep things clean, and that's very important. I'm a very sanitary person. I like things clean, so I come in here and I clean once a day. I have, this is a new linens and stuff I've laid down, so I do have a different setup, and it's only because I am a busy woman. I'm running back and forth. I'm all over the house. I'm multitasking. And I need to be able to see what's in the box, what's going on, and count puppies really quick without having a solid piece of wood blocking my view. So you see I have this large playpen set up. And so I can, while I'm walking by, while I'm sitting down, while I'm just in the vicinity, I can do a puppy count. I can make sure everybody's safe, no one's getting squashed, the mommy's comfortable, and she has what she needs. So I have this set up for a reason. No, it's not like everybody else's, but it's what works for me. And I have a very cushioned area. This is a very soft, warm, cushioned area for the babies. They are pretty much with her morning to night. The only time they're in this little bin here is when I'm cleaning up, and times that I clean, I put them in here. I turn it around so they can't get out, because they're so strong. They can climb over this 3-inch ledge very easy and find their mommy and nurse. So I'll put them in there, and I will, the heat lamp is right over that area, so that's a warm spot, very warm spot for them. But anyway, I put them in there. I'll clean up. I did linoleum and this plastic around the box for sanitation reasons. I like things very clean. So what I like to do is I put them in there. I pull everything up. I always have a new set of linens and waterproof liner. So I have not only do I have like the linoleum is actually over top of a rug, so it's not, there is some softness even underneath the linoleum, but linoleum is a slick surface. So I have thick, heavy duty waterproof pads down first, and then I have a double folded large king size quilt under that, and then a fleece blanket for softness. So it's very, very soft, very clean. It gets changed out once a day for a new set, and it works for me. I like it. I think it's very, very important that everyone is well fed and they're in a clean whelping environment. So that is what's going on. I know this is overdue, but I was worn out, and this has worked me. But anyway, I wanted y'all to enjoy these beautiful babies. Everybody looks really good in this litter. They look so good. You see they're nursing, and mama's very comfortable. And you know, everybody, you know, people will say, well, look at this fatty little fat baby. Look at this fat baby. Excuse me. Well, people will say, well, the whelping area needs to be very quiet. It needs to be silent quiet. And I don't believe that. I think it is very good to desensitize the babies to sounds, noise, smell, as much as you can, because when they leave your home, they are going to be leaving into a new environment that's going to have different smells and sounds, and I want them to be as desensitized to it as possible. And I like them to be able to observe behaviors of small children, because I have small children. And what if your puppy's never been exposed to small child? It may spook it, scare it, because little kids are scary. I mean, they run up to things real fast, and they talk real fast, and they move real fast and sporadic, and it's unpredictable. So I like my puppies to be exposed to as much as possible. My kids are not allowed in the whelping box at this point. They can observe through the playpen area, but this is Melina only area. I do like her to feel secure, which you can see how comfortable she is. The bird's been squawking. There's been dogs walking by, but she knows this is her area, and there's no reason for her to be stressed out. But anyway, I just wanted you guys to understand what's going on and see the babies for yourself and how mama's doing. And I will be doing updates. I feel much better. I've gotten some rest. I'm still up and down during the night because I never just, I don't know. I sleep on the couch when I have litters. And I like the babies to be with mama as much as possible to nurse. So I do my due diligence to make sure that I wake up through the night, and I'm counting and checking and making sure everybody's safe and doing okay. So anyway, you guys, check my babies out. I will see you guys soon, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave me plenty of comments. I am reading them now. I just needed sleep. So I'm back on, you guys, and this is what's going on. Alright, you guys, have a good night. Bye-bye.